What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Every day I get a lot of emails from you particular brothers. Some of you guys want me to cover trending stories. Other guys want me to cover stuff on TikTok. And unfortunately, I can't do everything, but I try to do what I can do. And when I shift through those things, or kind of like sift through them, I take the ones that I feel are going to be the best pieces of content. And this is an example of what I'm talking about. Introducing this particular TikToker by the name of Sha_Nikita. Now she has 10,400 subscribers. She's living in the Singapore. She's a wife and she has a husband that is mixed race. And when I say mixed race, I'm not talking about like half black and half white. I mean like mixed race because he is mixed with certain things, right? I believe he's mixed with like German, Dutch, British, and Japanese. Nothing wrong with that. Give her a round of applause. I don't have any problems with interracial relationships for other people. I just have my own standards as a person in the B1 community, and I don't expect everybody to live up to what I believe. But be it as it may, this particular video is interesting because it says this: my West Indian ancestors who fought colonizers for centuries, watching me get railed regularly by a quadruple colonizer and enjoy it. This was posted 4 days ago. And she says the ancestors are Trinidadian, okay? And she's laughing at it. Now her husband is Dutch, German, British, and Japanese. Now here's what I kind of seen with people in the interracial communities on social media networks. I've seen some black men do it, like basically, denigrating our culture and our community on the behalf of the fact they have like a white wife or a non-black wife. But to be honest, I see these kind of jokes that I think that are sick, that denigrate the black community wherever they're coming from, because Trinidadians, they are a part of diaspora, and basically putting them down, in other words, making fun of them because she's having sex with a man that is Japanese, German, Dutch, and British. And I want to talk about the disrespect. Like, how dare you disrespect your people? And if you go into the comments, you see black women who are laughing at it. It's a joke to them. They think that it's quite funny that this particular chick is getting railed by a guy. And the thing about it is this: if it's particular, like if it's this guy, would he ever do that? No. See, that's where it's sick. You will never see the men of other cultures put their people down for their own black wives. You wanna know why? They respect what their ancestors and people did for them. You know what I mean? And like, that's what I'm saying. Like, our people fought to free us. We go to some communities like, oh yeah, look at the ancestors. I'm over here messing with Becky. Why would you say something like that? Is that funny? No, it's not funny. And I know that I'm not particularly Trinidadian, but I will say this: the Trinidadians and African Americans, we came from Africa and we got dropped off in the Americas. It makes us closely, if not almost identically related. Now we might identify as something in America. You might see the Haitian Americans and you might see the African Americans or the Black Americans or the Jamaican Americans. But the reason why there's somewhat of a bond between those people is because, we came from pretty much the same situation. All right. How dare you disrespect the people who fought for you to then go and make fun of them for some guy? You know why it's like that? Because he's not black. And if you look at the lady's particular profile, she's always bigging this guy up. Okay, she's glad to be a wife. She's glad to have a husband. That's no problem. You have a daughter that's mixed race. Cool. You living in Singapore, living your life. Fine. Why do you need to put down your people in order to live that lifestyle? Is it necessary that you got to put your people down? and humiliate your folks. And then the thing about it is that, you know, these are same people, when they go out there and humiliate their own culture, they go out and say things like, oh, you know, well, people are racist against me. They don't respect me. Like, I remember there was a chick a while back, if you guys remember, like 7 years ago, she was dating a white dude, Irish dude. And the Irish dude was racist towards her. He was talking bad about black people. She secretly recorded the guy and tried to expose it to the black community. Then she was on Kristen Karazin's channel talking about it. And then right after that, she went and got with another white guy. And that white dude that she was dealing with was like homeless. He didn't even have anywhere to go. Do you think you get cool points for that? Because again, these people in other communities, they may date you, may even marry you. But one of the things they're never going to do is make jokes about their own people. And you see it all the time coming from swirlers, dudes who want to date out. Like, you can still keep your dignity. And then the thing about it is, like, you're over in somebody else's country. So what happens if that person start calling you out your name? Then all of a sudden you're going to feel bad. That's why you don't talk down on your people to other people. You never try to minimize your people's contributions at all as a joke. You never do it. For example, I'm over here. Let's say, for example, I go to Germany. I'm in Poland, or I go to someplace like that, Luxembourg or France. I'm never gonna talk down on, oh, I'm so glad to be here. Oh, because I'm no. I gotta have respect for the community that created me and who I am. If I have personal issues to talk about my community, I'll keep it to myself. Or I'll come and I'll talk about it with people or on open platforms. But then when I get around other people, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be proud of who I am, proud of my our progress. Even when I go to our brothers in the diaspora, if I go to Uganda, I go to Kenya. Yeah, we're close enough to be in the same diaspora and we share similar things. But, you know, I'm going to, for the most part, be proud to represent for the community that I'm from. Because when I go there, I am the African American from the black community. I have to keep the brand looking good, right? Or try to make it better for other brothers and sisters. But when you're doing that and you're going to other people doing this, you're saying that you don't have no community. You're saying your community is trash. When you're saying that your community, your ancestors are watching you get railed, like, isn't that sick? Your ancestors are literally watching you get rammed and enjoying it. Like, how sick do you have to be to make that kind of joke and disrespect yourself? Like, you have no respect for where you come from. You have no respect for your community. And then you'll be the same person that you want foreigners to respect you. How can they respect you when you don't respect yourself? You will never find an Indian woman doing that, or Indian man doing it. You will never find a Pakistan man doing that. Even if he marries a black woman, he will never make that joke because there's consequences for that behavior. Never. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I already appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.